What's up, y'all? This your boy Flyworld. I'm just making a quick video to let y'all know what happened after that prayer that I put out. Hold on, let me close this door. It was so eye-opening to me, y'all, because after putting out that prayer, I just thought I put it out for people who needed it, which was true. I needed the prayer. But after that, man, stuff went haywire, man. But I'm going to let y'all know what happened. You giving the authority to the enemy and helping them out. One verse that I really love is, the devil comes around waiting to devour his enemies. I want to talk about agents, decoys and agents that the enemy can send, bro. A lot of decoys come from a lot of free stuff. I said I wasn't going to drink, right? And then my neighbor knocked on the door yeah, you seem cool. You want to drink some vodka with me? That's free. I met another person from Germany, he had his own bike and I didn't have to pay for grabs anymore. That's free. We start going to the club, I didn't have to pay for nothing. It's free. It can look like it's beneficial for you, but it's really not. It's an illusion. It's a decoy. And when God knows that he's using you for a big purpose and the enemy knows as well, the enemy is going to try to find any weaknesses that you have. And my weakness could be getting free things. I'm a person that loves to save money, y'all. So he knew me by my actions, the enemy. You got to always realize, bro, be unpredictable. The enemy going to watch you. It was decoys being used against me. I was biting it, bro. I was biting it. I said I was gonna be sober. When I put that prayer out, I was sober for a week. It just changed, bro. It switched because people was offering me a lot of free things. The enemy definitely used people as decoys, so please watch out for that. When God is using you and he sees that you're becoming more mature spiritually, that means your responsibilities have raised. The things that you used to do, you can't do that no more because you're gonna face more consequences and it's gonna be heavy. So y'all seen, bro, I couldn't put a video out for 2 weeks literally because I opened up them doors. I opened up the doors to drinking, to fornication, and it was literally after the prayer. And I didn't deliberately do it. It was inadvertent. It just happened. That means that I need to have a stronger mental. I need to have more purpose, more discipline, become more of a disciple. This verse that says, anything you think of it as good, noble, and highly. Don't think of nothing negative. Another thing, I was moving off of a sense of urgency. I was moving I got to get this video out. We got to go to this club. We got to go here. We got to go there. And trust me, I got all the clips, but I deleted them because I had to talk with God. And I was like, man, this warfare is very real. The enemy has really been pressing me. And I feel like if you help me get out of this, God, that I will delete this footage and I won't, put it out, because the people that was in the footage, they were agents. So why would I promote agents that put me into that warfare? You know what I'm saying? And they didn't even put me into it. But life is like a maze, bro. Sometimes you can make mistakes, but those mistakes can be pivotal. I just thank God that he blessed me to get out of that. Watch out for decoys. Watch out for anything that can be a distraction. Just watch out for it. I fornicated with a couple of women, bro, and literally things went haywire because I opened that door. But, I learned my lesson from that. Of course, it was protected, but at the same time, it's still energy exchange. It can be soul ties. It can be things that you wouldn't even put your energy towards if you wasn't even dealing with that certain individual. Another thing, the enemy does not attack you when he doesn't see you as a threat. And I'm not saying oh yeah, hope that you get attacked. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you're getting attacked constantly, bro, trust me, you're a threat. And it's something on the other end of what you're going through that you're going to prevail. You're going to get over that hump, and the enemy going to be so mad because God is using you for a big purpose. There's no room for mistakes. You cannot make room for mistakes. It's like playing the 2017 Golden State Warriors with KD. If you miss your shots, bro, they gonna capitalize off that. You cannot afford to miss a shot, bro, because they gonna win. It can come down to that one possession just because you missed all them shots. Don't let the enemy make you make mistakes, because he will attack you, bro. He will attack you. If the enemy is not bothering you, bro, I promise you, because I was in that too when I was smoking every day, drinking. The enemy was not bothering me. He was feeding me more of that lifestyle. When I decided to be yeah, I'm giving my life to Christ, man, them attacks got heavy, especially after that prayer. That means that comes with bigger responsibility. That's my first time ever putting out a prayer, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was just man, I want to pray to my people, bro, because I needed this prayer too. And I just, went off the instincts of what God told me to do. After that, man, the attacks was probably the biggest spiritual warfare battle that I've ever faced in my life. I tried to downplay it, but man, the enemy tried to come for my equipment. Just wanted to show y'all for sure. He tried to come for my man. He tried to come for my confidence, bro. He literally tried to come for everything. And then It was just a battle, bro. I was sitting in a dark room, like, not depressed, but just sleeping, because I'm like, how am I gonna get my equipment out? Like, how am I gonna fix this? But God made a way. Another thing, man, we need to stop taking God's grace for granted. I noticed that God was giving me a lot of grace. I kept taking advantage of it. I wasn't intentionally taking advantage of it. I was just like, man, my God is so good. My God is phenomenal. I can't even fathom the words of how great God is, honestly. God gave me so much grace and Pattaya, man, but I kept making the same mistake over and over and over again. And I was watching this lady named Tiffany, and she was saying, like, a lot of people look at God's grace as an opportunity or permission to perform that sin. God's grace is him forgiving you and making sure you don't do it again. And I didn't see it that way. So one thing I would say is don't take advantage of God's grace, because God is a loving God, but sometimes, like, he'll let you fall and have that mistake. It's like a father disciplining his children. You can continue to keep making that mistake. I'm like, well, God got grace. God got grace. He does, but God knows your heart, and he'll know if you're trying to take advantage. I told God I need to, like, please bless me with more knowledge to have more wisdom, to be more mentally prepared and stronger. One thing that really got me in this warfare that I'm gonna tell y'all is being a people pleaser. I've been a people pleaser since high school, because from kindergarten to like 8th grade, I was that person that had no filter. I didn't care. I wasn't disrespectful to people. I just spoke my mind, and I didn't really like kind of calculate how the other people would feel. So then when I got in high school, I was like, all right, let me tone it down. Let me chill. Let me dim my light a little bit, because some people get offended by the natural me. But honestly, I'm glad I turned that around. I got back to the old me of just being myself, but still being considerate of other people's feelings and emotions, just improving my emotional intelligence. Y'all should read that book. It's called Emotional Intelligence 2.0. EQ book. Is emotional intelligence is just as important as IQ, honestly, in my opinion. So I was just saying yes to everything. Like, people wanted me to go to the club with them. I'm like, yeah, I'll go. And that got me into more fornication, more drinking, being around more girls, bro. I honestly was wilding out in Pattaya. But that opens up doors, bro. It really opens up doors. And I'm just so glad I'm in Bangkok right now to get back focused. Don't take this lightly, y'all. Don't take any of those sins lightly, because you opening up doors, you giving access to the enemy, bro. I was putting things into my temple. You only get one body in life. You only get one set of lungs. You only get one heart. Constantly drinking, bro, and smoking is designed to dry your whole spirit out, man. I remember going into the liquor store, seeing people, and they didn't even have like no color to their skin. It was just like they was just dried out. Your body is a temple, bro. You gotta like take care of yourself, man. Like, don't be out here drinking constantly because you need confidence. Ask God how you can gain confidence by being sober-minded. And trust me, I went sober for a full year. There's no confidence that amounts to that type of confidence. You don't need drink or anything outside or any substance outside of yourself to become confident or bold. Ask God to give you the power of boldness and not timidness. You know, just keep praying, bro. Your request shall be answered. Another thing is false gratification. So, like, remember when I told y'all, like, yeah, I was getting everything free rides to the club, free drinks. My homie was buying drinks. We was with girls all night. And this is false gratification, because you feel like you're on top of the world. You feel like, especially if you've been insecure in the past and you want to prove that you actually bigger than, like, what you thought you was. So you feel like you're on top of the world, and that's how the enemy tricked your mind. One thing that I read by Napoleon Hill, it was called Outwitting the Devil. One thing that he said that gets people caught up is what's flattery. When you're flattered, when somebody flatters you, they keep giving you compliments. It's cool to accept it, but flattery can destroy you. It can blind you, bro. So, like, delayed gratification, not gratification, but just false gratification. I was like, oh yeah, we lit, bro. We getting all these girls, bro. We turn. You feel me? Free rides, man. Speeding on a motorcycle. And I thought I was on top of the world, when in reality, I wasn't on top of the world. In reality, the enemy was trying to draw me further away from God, bro. So, like, literally going through that, it has matured me in such a high level spiritually that I am very proud of. But I'm not proud of the events that took place. It wasn't bad events. It was just stuff that I know I could have avoided. The enemy tried to throw one more knockout shot at me. It was my last day in Pattaya before going to Cambodia, and I had 2 girls call me, and they wanted to come to my room. Like, it was that easy. They wanted to come to my room and, you know, fornicate. You feel me? I had my brother call me from Germany, like, yeah, let's go out tonight. I had somebody offer me free bottles, like, you know what I'm saying? And I just knew, like, the enemy was really trying to get that last KO, the last haymaker, but it didn't work. I stayed in the room the whole time. And with my equipment, bro, literally after all them days, I go to Cambodia. I missed my first bus. And then, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, the enemy trying to keep me in this town. So I made it to my second bus. I put my equipment in my bag, bro. These people from Cambodia threw my bag any type of way. My monitor broke and my screen on my laptop was broke. Just wanted to show y'all. So it was like, how am I going to edit? So 2 weeks go past. I'm trying to save, get this money to fix my monitor. 2 weeks went past, and it was like I couldn't edit. So people like, where's the content? Where's this? Where's that? I'm glad I'm back, y'all. But I just want to say everything y'all heard on this video, don't take it lightly, man. I feel like I was called to make this video. I wanted to make this video tomorrow, but I was editing, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I got to make this video today because it's like they got to hear this. Detach from your ego so you don't make blind decisions. Let me fix this because I know it's kind of getting darker. I pray for anybody that's watching this video right now. If anybody is trying to put spiritual attacks, because it's a lot of witches and warlocks, you will be surprised who really like trying to prey on your downfall. Be mindful of people touching your back, touching you in certain spots, co-workers, people out at your school, anything like that. Be mindful and pay attention. Be very present, bro. Read this book called Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. That's just a bonus. The number one book you should read is the Bible. But Lord, I pray that you can protect all of us in these times, in these dark ages. I pray that we don't look at it as dark ages because perception is a big thing. But I pray that you can protect us from any of the enemy's attacks. I pray that you can allow whoever's watching this right now to have confidence, don't have fear into what they just heard about what I went through. Fear doesn't come from God, it comes from the enemy. I pray that they can fast from social media, at least for like an hour a day. Another thing, God, I pray that we cannot lean on our own understanding. I pray that we can lean on God's understanding. I pray that we can have the peace of God and be noble, do everything that is right, think of everything that is right, flee from the enemy and seek righteousness. You know, everything that I went through, maybe it was meant for me to speak this to my people. And it's all love on this channel. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I apologize for the delay of putting out these videos, but I definitely wanted to come out here on this balcony and speak to y'all about the things that I had to go through, and that's the reason and why it took so long. But now I'm about to keep my foot on the gas. Stay away from distractions. Remember decoys. Remember agents. These people, some people are used as agents and they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of who's around you and what people say to you, and fix your mind, bro. Make sure your mind is full of seeds and not weeds, man. It's Flyworld Hari as always. God over all, no matter what. I love y'all. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.